Hello everyone, this is Luxury PL38. I do apologize because I usually do this at the beginning of the year. In 2022, I usually do a video showcasing what I purchased last year, which was 2021. And I did purchase quite a lot of Chanel handbags and wallet on chain and a few SLG. And this video was actually long overdue. It was supposed to come out back in January. And I did purchase 20 Chanel handbags and wallet on chain last year in 2021 alone. As you can see, these are the boxes. And I'm going to show you all the items. There's 19 boxes here, but that's because there was one particular cocoa handle that I purchased last year that I decided to let go, and that was sold. So even though I purchased 20, there's actually 19 left. And the next screen you're gonna see, it will actually showcase all the items. So I'm just gonna quickly move the camera to showcase what I purchased last year. There were 20 items, well, 20 handbags and wallet on chain I purchased last year for Chanel. And there is one particular cocoa handle that I decided to let go. So I'm left with 19 handbags and wallet on chain that I purchased back in 2021. So let's go through them fairly quickly. I'm just gonna put the camera over here. So towards the beginning of the year, I did purchase this. It is the 20K Iridescent Ivory cocoa handle in medium size. I was looking for the Iridescent Ivory, the 20K Iridescent Ivory, and it took me a few months to finally gotten it, and I did purchase it back in 2021 January, because it took me a couple of months to get it from a resellers, and I couldn't get it from the boutique. So unfortunately I have to pay a premium for it, and I did purchase it from a resellers, and this was my first purchase back in January 2021, the 20K Iridescent Ivory. The second item that I managed to get it from the boutique, I was so lucky my essay finally got it, is the small 21, I believe it is the rose clear from the 21C collections, from the cruise collections. And this is one of the hardest item. It is actually a unicorn. It is in the small classic flap in CAVIAR, and the 21C is one of the hardest item to purchase in the rose clear color. So this was the second bag that I purchased. The third item that I purchased was from the 21P collections, and this is the Iridescent Gold. It is one of the hardest items to get it from the boutique, and I wasn't able to get it from my SA, so I decided to purchase it from a resellers, and obviously I did pay a premium, a slight premium for it. This is the 21P collections in the Iridescent Gold, and I did purchase a mini square. This is actually my first mini square, simply because I did manage to put my phone in. I do own a Samsung S Plus phone, and I was able to put in this particular mini square, and not all mini square is able to accommodate that. So just bear in mind that if you're after the mini square, you should probably bring your phone and try it in the boutique, because some of them you can fit your phone, whereas others you cannot, because of the length of the size here. Sometimes it just sticks out a little bit. So this was my first mini square, and it is from the 21P collections, the Iridescent Gold. Another item I purchased from the 21P collections is this pink mini rectangular that comes with the rainbow hardware. As you can see, the hardware. And this collection actually has a different color interior, and I believe it comes in the classic flat, small and medium as well. So this is the pink mini rectangular, and I also purchased the blue one in the card holder. And you can see the rainbow hardware, it just looks a little bit different depending on the color. The next item I purchased was from the 21S collections, and 21S collection last year, Chanel releases a lot of iridescent colors for the 21S collections, and there are quite a lot of them in pink, beige, and it comes in different variety of leather as well. It comes in calfskin, and there are some in caviar. So the classic flap, small, medium, does offer the iridescent colors in caviar, and I do manage to get the mini rectangular iridescent pink in calfskin, and this is the iridescent pink. It does have a little bit of lavender undertone, and I'm going to show you the 21S in the beige because I do have two beige. This is the 21S in the iridescent beige, and this is, I believe it is in lambskin. And I managed to track down the 21S dark beige iridescent. So you can see the iridescent dark beige. So this is the beige, and this is a dark beige. They're both from the 21S collections. This is actually in caviar, but it is sort of softer caviar leather. And I did purchase the wallet on chain, iridescent dark beige in caviar with a resellers, and I did have to pay a premium for that. For the 21A collections, the Matthias d'Art, I only purchased the top handle vanity mini that was launched in the 21A collections. So for the 21A collections, I didn't actually purchase any items other than the two items, which is the first one is the black lambskin top handle that Chanel introduces with the H gold hardware, and I did purchase this when it was launched, so I was lucky to got it from my SA, and I believe the price has increased so much. I think it is nearly double as of the current price. And I also managed to get a 21A card holder in the in the gray. So the 21A items, I only purchased two, the gray card holder and the black vanity. Moving on, for the 21B collections, I did manage to get it from my SA, the Business Affinity. This is a small size in the pink, the 21B pink. A lot of people call this the hot pink or the Barbie pink, and it's actually more durable than I thought it is, and this was my first Business Affinity. Before we move on to 21K, which I did purchase quite a lot of items, let me just show you the item that I purchased last year that was out in 2020, and this was the 20K wallet on chain, and it does have the double CC, the huge double CC, and I've been trying to track this down, and it took me a year to get it. So I did manage to get it last year in 2021. However, this was 2020 collections. So this is the avocado green wallet on chain that was 20K CC, that was quite popular, especially the one in black. It was highly sought after, but I managed to get it in the green avocado. I did purchase it from a reseller at a reasonable price. Moving on to the 21K collections, and that was when in Canada Chanel decided to impose restrictions, and there were a little bit of controversials because we were only allowed to purchase one handbag during launch. So I managed to get this caramel boy bag in the small size because I don't own a smaller boy bag, and I was able to put my phone in, so I decided to go for this caramel because I did miss out on the caramel that was out in, I think, earlier the year, which was the 21P, or was it a 21 S, I'm not too sure, I can't remember, but there was a caramel that was out and I missed out on that. So when Chanel reintroduces the caramel for the 21K in the boy, I immediately get that. And this was the 21K caramel in the boy. And I did purchase a week after that the iridescent the iridescent pink cocoa handle in small. So this is the 21K iridescent pink small cocoa handle. I was lucky to get it from the boutique because my essay managed to get it for me. And after that, I was able to get another one 21K collection. It is the highly sought after My Perfect Mini, and I managed to get it from ISA again. This is the 21K iridescent pink My Perfect Mini. I was actually looking for the green one, the mint, but it was virtually impossible to get it in Canada. And I think the blue one came in Canada as well, but I couldn't get it. So I was just lucky to got the pink one from ISA, and this is the My Perfect Mini. Another 21K collections that I purchased is the light blue or the pastel blue in the small cocoa handle. And as you can see, I did purchase quite a lot from the 21K collection last year because in my opinion, it is one of the best collections for some time that Chanel releases. And this is the 21K light blue. I did purchase this from a reseller because I wasn't able to get it from the boutique. So unfortunately, I have to pay a premium for this. Moving on, I did purchase finally towards the end of last year the Cruise Collections 22C, even though it is 22C, but it was actually released late last year because that's how Chanel does. The Cruise Collections always was released a couple of months before the year end. So this is the 22C collections, the Sakura pink that was highly sought after, and I managed to get it from the Wallet on Chain. However, I did have to go down the resellers market and I did pay a huge premium for this. So these are the items that I purchased last year, 2021, from the boutique or from the resellers, and they're all brand new. So moving on to these sections over here. These are items that I purchased pre-loved because I do realize that my lifestyle, I do prefer mini rectangular or mini square, more towards mini rectangular, and I do intend to have mini rectangular in CAVIAR. However, because Chanel stopped producing that in CAVIAR, the classic mini rectangular, I need to go down the pre-loved market. So these are the 5 pre-loved handbags that I purchased last year. The first item is the 17K iridescent purple. I have been looking for this for a couple of years now, and I managed to get it last year from a reseller, from a consignment shop, and it is in the Gabrielle small size. And as you can see, the iridescent purple on the handbags, and it does have the rainbow iridescent on the hardware as well, and that's the reasons why I was looking for it. The second pre-loved item that I purchased last year was the 18S mini square, and this is the pearly blue, because I did find that mini square is quite okay with my lifestyle, and I decided to get another mini square in CAVIAR, and I was so lucky to find this, the 18S, and as you can see, it does have that CAVIAR in the pearly blue. So the third items that I purchased from the pre-loved market is this Cuba. I think this is the 17C Cuba collections in the dark pink, CAVIAR mini rectangular. And I was actually looking for the 15C mini rectangular because I do like the CAVIAR in that 15C collections. and I managed to get this. I think they call it the pearly orange or the pearly red. It does have the orange undertone, but it looks red on certain lighting. So this is the 15C Caviar. And I managed to get another 15C Caviar mini rectangular, and this time it is in the pearly gold. So as you can see, there's quite a lot of handbags and wallet on chain that I purchased last year back in 2021. Because of that reason, I have to downsize, and there are items that I decided to let it go. So it will be listed on my Instagram account. So for anyone that is interested, please follow me on my Instagram account. Once again, thank you so much for watching.